right, we're back, and I still have a little bit more background to paint because I have a table under my pears. And so I am going to continue to work to paint my background. So I'm mixing up more of that same gray that I used before. And I am going to paint it in and under this, like it's supposed to be a napkin. It's got kind of a raggedy edge, so I'm going to try to be careful to leave some of those raggedy, stringy bits. Again, you can see my Chromebook is right here. My image is right here. I am looking at everything while I'm painting. I'm not just making this up. I am making sure that I am watching and looking at my photograph. That's the only way to successfully make this painting happen. So I'm making sure to keep that active, that screen active. And now because I'm down here, I also have the cast shadow that I'm working with. So you can see I am being careful about kind of keeping my dark color. Depending on what your background looks like, you were maybe able to get your background in all one go. My background has kind of two halves, and so I am working with those two sections separately. So I did the back first, and now I'm working on the shadow. So the shadow, like the cast shadow from your objects, will always end up kind of painted as a part of your background space because it is part of your background. The table, the wall, this is all part of what we would consider to be the background of our painting. So you can see I have my nice dark cast shadow here, and I'm going to just pull some of this down and out. And again, this is not the black. I have made this color with the blue and the orange. And I want the effect of a cast shadow. So I'm being careful not to touch too much of that. I want a little bit of it to drift, so I'm kind of fine with a little bit of it coming out. So you have to work with your image and decide what works best. Now on the background, I used a paper towel for some watercolor texture technique. For this bottom section, I am actually just going to leave this and allow this to dry before painting like that napkin and the pears that are sitting there. So background still.